think about blending, it really starts during harvest. It really takes hold during the vintage. While we are sorting fruit, while we're sampling fruit, our minds are already turning on how are we going to build these blends together. But after harvest, we really take an active role in looking at this more concretely. So from approximately the new year, January, February, my team really picks apart blends and lots within a single vineyard instance and start looking barrel by barrel to really try to unlock the greatest potential for a single vineyard or the best blend that will make our Sonoma Coast Pinot, for instance. We're now midway into January, and we are looking at a lot of our 2020 Chardonnay blends. And when I say blend, I really mean just any lot in particular. So within our estate, we have multiple lots that we are considering for Estate Chardonnay, or with Bush Crispo, we often have 3 to 5 lots of Bush Crispo Pinot Noir. And we really approach it like our chef Stacy does in the kitchen. We start with some of our favorite ingredients for 2020. It's always the fruit or some characteristic that we saw in that vintage, and that's a highlight. So we start with maybe 1 barrel, and from there we build it out slowly, and we add texture, we add weight, we add richness until we feel like we've really mastered our final blend slash in culinary terms our main dish. And we keep dialing that in until we really feel confident that that wine is perfect for the vintage. And regardless of that wine, we do this with our Rosé, our Sauv Blanc, our Pinot Blanc, our Sonoma Coast Chardonnay and Pinot Noir, all the way through our single vineyards. In some ways, on those other wines I've mentioned at first, we have more opportunity to blend something really unique and special, whereas sometimes with a single vineyard, we are much more isolated with our options. Blending's really fun for me because we take a lot of our preconceived notions we learned about during the harvest, and then now with some hindsight and some time in barrel, we can revisit those with a clear set of eyes and really reevaluate all of those decisions now with a few months past to try to make the best wine possible, and now with some distance past harvest. So when we're looking at every individual lot, every individual blend, for instance, our High Chardonnay, it's easy to look at the final blend and just say, that's delicious, we love that. I think it's much harder but more informative for us to split those up and look at every individual component. So our blending trials often look like multiple variations on a theme, sort of like Mozart did a lot of variations on themes of a melody. We're often doing that with our High Chardonnay or our Estate Chardonnay, Diablo Chardonnay, and all of our single vineyards, Pinots and Cabs and Syrahs. So each little glass that we taste through is a small variation on something that we're looking at very acutely, with the purpose of getting closer to the final end or the best blend possible.